Hello, people of the internet, Board Zach here, and welcome back to another YouTube video. And in today's video, I am going to be doing a tutorial on how to build a couple items and characters from the upcoming Minecraft Dungeons game in Lego. So I'm very excited for the Minecraft Dungeons game. I think it's going to be awesome, and I'm even more excited. Well, I was going to say even more excited to show you these today. I don't know that I'm more excited because I can't wait for the game, but I'm very excited to show you guys these figures. So some of these aren't the best, like the key block, but some of these I'm also really proud of, like this guy here. So longtime viewers of my channel, or just even casual viewers, might know that I'm most well known for my custom painted Minecraft minifigures, and I do plan on doing more custom painted minifigures from Dungeons, but I wanted to do some of these that I could do a tutorial on and show you guys how to build. So without any further ado, I am going to go ahead and show you Steve here, who's nothing special, but he has two weapons special to the game. So here is Steve. So the minifigure himself, you all know Steve. So first thing I want to say is this blade here, I did not make this. This is from a bootleg Minecraft minifigure set I got back in the old days for this for their heads for the custom Minecraft story mode minifigures, and now I am using it because it's extremely accurate to the dagger in the Dungeons game. So this one isn't one you can make, but it is one that you can buy, and I don't really support the bootleg companies as much as I used to because I don't really think it's good, and I didn't used to have that opinion. I used to think they were cool. But yeah, so if you want one of these, I would check AliExpress. You can probably get it with the figures. It was a bootleg version of the skin pack. So yeah, but I have that here because it looks really good for the dagger. And then here is the hammer from the game, and this is custom. So this one's not purist. This is a little cheaty because this handle here is modified. So what I did was I took the pickaxe, iron pickaxe, and I literally just twisted the top until it popped off. I know some of you, that sounds horrible. I have so many of them. I have like 15, so it didn't really bother me to break it. And the top here, let me get that out again, is this 1x1 brick with the stud on the side. It has a 1x1 plate, or a 1x1 plate on the bottom, and then a 1x1 tile, all in medium gray. And then you put them on the staff, and that is a pretty straightforward tutorial on how you can make the hammer from Minecraft Dungeons. I think it looks pretty awesome. I would have a cooler minifigure to display with, but I don't want to go get the collection out. So we have Steve here, who's an excellent model. But without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to build the Arch-Illager, I believe is his name. So here is the Arch-Illager minifigure. So for those of you familiar with the character, I'm going to put a picture right here. For those of you not familiar, you may see in the picture, his head is a little bit wider than this one. This is this is the villager head straight from the new wave of Lego Minecraft sets. The pillager head, I mean. And I wasn't going to use this. I was going to use a 1x3 brick, and I was going to, well, that's the right shape. That's the shape it should be. I was going to figure out a way to get eyes on there. When I make my own, that's what I'll use when I paint them. But for purists, I was trying all these options to build his head, and they just didn't look good. None of them looked as good as this. So if you can get past the inaccurate shape of the head, then I think this is a good figure. If you're not a fan of the head, try your own, or if you're okay with painting just the head, then go ahead and do that. So yeah, as I said, this head is straight from the new Lego Minecraft Pillager sets. Now, one thing you're going to notice, yes, this is glued on here. This it's going to make some of you mad. I have more than one of these. I had 3, so it didn't really bother me to glue this one. So I'm going to order more anyway for stop motion. But what I did was I glued the 1x1 yellow plate on there, and then I put this clip to symbolize the little horn things on top of his crown. He does have jewels on the crown. Once again, when I make an official one, those will be painted on there. I couldn't get a way to put them on there with it looking good. One option there is to try it out is if you have one of these, if I can get my hands on it, one of these 1x1 red studs that they use for Redstone. I think this looks decent for his crown. It's just a little tall. If you like the way that looks, that is, of course, always an option. There's also a blue jewel on his crown if you wanted to try that. I don't have one of those on hand. The body here obviously lacks the cubey aesthetic of Minecraft, but I think it's pretty accurate to the character's torso area. So this is from the Lego Ultimate Spider-Man Nova minifigure. This is actually the front of the figure with the belt here and the design. I flipped it around, flipped the arms around, and gave it gray hands because it came with yellow hands. I used the back because I don't think the belt looks accurate, and the reason I used his body was because he does have a blue torso in the game. It's a little bit brighter, but I think this really, like, he has a lot of yellow in the yellow belt, and this looks like his medallion he wears. Obviously, you can tell it's not a medallion, but I think it looks close enough to where it is excusable. And then obviously the legs here, just short black legs. And the staff here, also pretty self-explanatory. This is a translucent purple brick. This came from the Lego Movie 2 Queen Whatever Wannabe Build Whatever box set. I can't remember exactly what it's called. And then I put a 1x1 black stud with a rod connector in it, and then put the black staff right in there. I believe the staff in the game is a brighter color, so you could do the same with gray, brown, yeah, whichever you please. I think the black looks really cool, and I think it fits with the character's aesthetic pretty well. So yeah. So now that this guy's out of the way, I'm going to get into the two more, not complex, just the two more interesting characters, because the next one's not complex, but the one after is a little complex. So yeah, let's get on to those two. So here is the key block character. I'm not really sure what he's called in the game since the game's not out yet. But looking at this guy, it's a pretty self-explanatory little construction. But I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do it. So first off, yes, these eyes are kind of jarring for the Minecraft aesthetic. There wasn't really a good alternative. I tried the brickhead eyes and they just made him look a little outlandish to me. So I went ahead and went on with these ones. You could also just leave those on there for the eyes if that suited you better. I need to flip this eye around. So yeah, so what you want to do with this. So these pieces in the core here came from the Lego Minecraft Pillager Outpost set. So it's what it is it's these 1x2 plate Technic plates, and there's two of them, or bricks, and there's two of them. One of them I put this jumper plate on because it looks like the mouth, and then the other one I put the eyes on. And then those go on. You could either use a 2x3, or I use two 1x3 yellow plates, a 1x2 yellow plate with these two cheese slopes on it to symbolize his feet. And then with all that said and done, you start to have the look of it. I'm going to get this little speck off his mouth. It's starting to drive me a little crazy. It doesn't want to come off, but it's alright. I can get it after the video. So yeah, you get the eyes set straight. Yeah. And then this rod here, I believe, is from the blaze rods from the Blaze Bridge set from Lego Minecraft. And then what you want to do is get these two yellow hands, or you put the rod through the Technic connector, and then you get these two yellow hands, and these are the key fobs. So when all is said and done, here you have the key block. So obviously, I think this one is probably the worst in the video, just because I don't think it looks a lot like Minecraft. but I think it looks like the character in the game. The sizing's a little inaccurate too. Realistically, I think it should be the size of Steve's head, but I think you can tell what it is based on the game, and I think it looks pretty good. So next I'm going to move on to the Beast. I'm not sure what his name is, but that's going to be the main chunk of the video. So yeah. And here we have it, the main chunk of this video, the main reason I'm making this video. There we go. Good light from the front. This is the Beast, so I'm not really sure. This guy might have a name. It might be Illager Beast. Well, no, that's the little rhino thing. I don't know what this guy's name is, but he's in the trailer, this huge hulking monster that was in one of the caves. So, yeah, looking at it right away, I think it looks pretty good. Has the 3 eyes, all the red and gray. So, yeah, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to put this together. So, I'm going to try and show it in a way where I don't have to completely destroy it. So taking the 2 arms off, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to put those together first. So what you want to do is you want to start off with one of these 1x2, let me just go ahead and get this off, 1x2 Technic gray bricks, the same as the key fob's top piece, but it's this in gray. And then you get, let me pop these off, one moment. You get whatever bricks you can use that'll fill in the rest of this on top of a 3x4 stud set. And then what you want to do is you want to cover them with 2 2x3 gray plates. Put a 2x4 gray plate on top of there. I'm going to try and flip it around. And then put a 1x4 gray brick and a 1x4 light gray tile on top of there. And then you want to put a blue Technic pin in there. And this here is the rest of the arms. So you're going to want to take a 2x2 gray, dark gray brick. You want to put these 2 gray jumpers on top of it. Light gray jumpers, and then you want to put this 1x2 light gray brick here, and then you want to take this I'm not really sure what these are called, but the piece that's the 1x2 with the 4 studs on the front. And then what I did to have the uneven red distribution on it, I put the 1x1 red stud with the stud showing and the 1x1 dark gray tile. Put those on there, and then an important aspect of this next piece is I don't really think it's going to work if you use 1 stud. It needs to be the 1x3 tile because it has those 2 holes there. And those 2 holes are going to slide right into the stud, as you can see. So that's important for the look there. So once you have that piece on there, you're going to want to put this brick here, 1x3 brick in dark gray. Put this 1x2 tile on the front, connect that there, and then you're going to want to, for the thumb piece, get a dark gray jumper brick, get a 1x1 dark gray plate, and then a dark gray cheese slope for the thumb, and then simply a 1x2 dark gray brick with a 1x2 dark gray tile. Holds the whole hand construction together, and then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to plug these 2 studs into those 2 holes there. So it sits uneven in between the 2 studs, or the 3 studs, and gives that nice look of the arms. That's how it should look from the side and the back. And then for the alternative arm, it's basically the exact same build here, except I put, basically you do the exact same thing reversed, and then you put a 1x1 red stud or red plate here, and then you want to fill in the rest with the gray tile in, and then instead of these 2 plates here, you just put a 1x2 dark gray tile, and the rest is the same but reversed. And now we're on to the main bulk of the creature. So starting down on the legs, what you're going to want to do, let's see if I can pop these off. You're going to want to, you want to get a, let me get this out of the way. So you get this 2x6 dark gray tile, and then what I'm about to show you how to construct, you want to make 2 of these. So you want to get a 2x2 light gray plate. You want to get a 1x1 just a 1x1 red plate. You want to get one of these corner kind of 2x2 plates, but with the one stud missing. Then you want to get a 2x2 dark gray plate. You want to recreate this on top of it, and then you want to put another one of those corner plates there, but with the gray. So it should look like this. Pretty straightforward, self-explanatory. Then when you put it on top of this, it should look like that. You want to make 2 of those. And then I believe this is how I had them. Yeah. I don't know, honestly. I don't know how they looked earlier. Oh, whatever. You guys can just rewind, see if that's how they looked. So yeah, once you have those, what you're gonna want to do, I'm gonna have to take this part apart real quick. So just give me a moment for that. Okay. Okay, so what you're gonna want to do is lay. So I used one 1x4 red plate and then 2 1x2 red plates. It doesn't really matter if you use 2 like this, 2 like this. It's gonna be they're gonna put stuff over it anyway. And then 2 of the 1x4 dark gray plates and 1 2x4, or you can use 2 more of these. Pretty basic. And then let me 1 second. Next thing you want to do is put the 2x4 red plate here. Do the same over here, and then once again, this is pretty understandable that these are interchangeable methods to fill in this space with dark gray. Next thing I want to do is this one's going to take a second. My brick separator over here, trying to get this stuff taken apart. Taken together. That's the stupidest thing I've ever said. You guys understand. What you want to do is you basically just want to cover this in light gray pieces. However you wish to do that, up to you. There are, oops, I took a piece with me. There are easy methods to, there's like a brick that's 4x6. I just use the 2x6 and the 2x4 and the 2x2. And then what's up next? Okay, so basically the way you want to fill in the next layer is any way you can to where, give me just a moment to get this construction taken apart. Just want this to be easy to explain. Basically, you want the front to have this look. So I'm trying to explain how, because I'm using the bricks I have, so these are a lot of interchangeable ways to make something look the way I intend. Of course, you can use whatever bricks you have. So basically you just want a red 1x1 or whatever shape here, and you want it to fill in the space. Sorry, this is such a messy construction. I'm trying to make this understandable. So yeah, you can see how it's supposed to look. Gray around the sides, 2 red dots there. Next thing you want to do is now on this part you do need these to be exact. The next couple things do need to be how they are. You want to get these 2 2x2 red plates, and then behind that you want to put 2, or you can use a 2x6, 3 2x2s. I use a 2x4 to 2x2 to fill in that spot. Then you want to put a 1x2 gray and a 1x2 red. These do need to be exact. 1x2 red, 1x2 gray. It's important to leave this slot empty. Don't try and fill it with something else. It needs to be empty. And then you want to fill this slot back here with the 2x6 light gray. And then we're in the home stretch here. So basically, you want to put, this is another exact piece, a 1x2 red, 1x2 red. And then here you're going to want to use any piece that will give you the 1x2 with the Technic connector. I use the ones with the mech axles in them. You do not need to use this exact piece. Any piece that will look like this from the side, that's what you want. Then you want to put any combination of dark gray bricks that will give you the rest of this being filled in. And then you want to cover this, a 2x2 in red, 2x2 in red, and then any form of 2x6 to fill the back. And then that, for now, is going to be halted. I'm going to show you how to construct the head. So you want to take a 2x4 piece here. You want to put a 1x2 light gray and a 1x2 light gray tile in there. If you have trouble getting them in over the Technic arms, you can just rip those off for a moment. You know, reconstruct that really quick so it's not confusing when I have to put it back on. You can just take it off like so, and then go back and add it on later. Not sure what that tile's doing there. Yeah, so you can take that off. You want to put this in there, and then on top of that, so right here you want, in this little slot here, you want to put, I used this furnace brick. You honestly don't need to use it. You can just have a normal one, but this implicates a mouth, which I think looks really cool in there. So you want to get the 2x2 furnace brick, and then on top of that, give me one moment, you want to put, honestly, I don't think this piece here is necessary. I just have it here to even things out. Any 1x2 plate that can go in there. A 2x2 red, that is necessary in that color. A 2x2 in dark gray there. It honestly probably doesn't need to be that color. And then in the front here, you want, so basically this is the kind of piece that was going to go on the side. You just want this, but this one does need to, this one can't have these on the side, obviously. So yeah, you want this piece, the 1x2 with the Technic hole, and then you want to put the 1x1 translucent orange or transparent or yellow piece. These are from the torches in the Minecraft sets, so if you have Minecraft sets, I guarantee you have some of those. And then on top of that, you want to put, give me one second. I need to take these apart. You want to put these, it's like the reverse of the gray ones we used earlier. This one goes downwards and gray, dark gray with the 4 on the studs on the front and the 2 on there. I'm gonna put this there. Straighten up that eye. What's bothering me? Put this there. And then you want to put, you want 2 more of these 1x1 transparent yellow pieces. Basically, oh wait, I made a mistake. You want this to be 1 more forward, I think. No, this. I did make a mistake. One second. This is an easy fix. So, with these longer uncut videos, it's kind of hard for me to make sure. So you want this to be here. You want that to be more like a mouth. That was a mistake on my part. And then you want to keep this construction. So you want this whole construction to look like this from the side. You want both of these studs because I had them tucked in, and you want the mouth there. That was a mistake, but that's fine. So you need 2 more of these 1x1 transparent yellow pieces here. Yeah, I'm not used to doing videos like this, so bear with me. I'm going to put those there. Honestly, you can leave this stud here empty if you want to. I do not. I get a 1x1 red tile here and a 1x1 light gray plate here. And then you want to put a 1x2 dark gray tile, brick here, 1 here, and then you want to get a 2x2 dark gray tile, 2x2 dark gray tile, and then 2 1x2 dark gray, 2 1x2 dark gray plates. And then you take this construction, put that back on the top. On top of the head, you want to put this red jumper. Put that there, and then on the back here, this is the final step. You get 3 of these 2x4 dark gray tiles. And look at that. That is a fleshed out build. And you take your arms, plug them into the side, and there you have your beast from Minecraft Legend. I mean, not Legends. Dungeons. I don't know why that word is escaping me. But yeah, there is your beast. Yeah, so that was it for this little Minecraft Dungeons Lego tutorial, how to build thing. I've never done a video like this before. I did my like how to paint figures before, but I've never done how to builds. And it was kind of weird for me because usually I don't remember how I put stuff together. So that's why I kind of took this apart and just showed you how to build the segments of it. Bigger mocks, obviously, I don't think I'd be able to do this unless I kept close watch of what I was using as I was using it. But all that aside, as you can see, I think they look pretty good. These are purist builds. Once again, you can build these with parts you have at home, or at least you could, like, obviously some elements like this guy you could change out. But I think this is a really cool way to build these characters, especially those of you who don't have paint. You could make these characters from the game, assuming Lego doesn't make sets. Lego might make sets on this game. It's really hard to tell. Excuse me. It's really hard to tell with them. But yeah, once again, this element here, bootleg, but everything else in this video is absolutely purist. So, yeah, that's it for this video. Let me know if you guys like this format of video. I realize it's a lot different for me. And I also realize I'm rambling right now. So, yeah, just let me know. And, yeah, without wasting any more time, I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.